Welcome, dear viewership, to a new video series on a different game, one that you likely haven't heard of before. It is the Turbografix 16 game, D&D Order of the Griffon. It is set in the D&D campaign of Mystara, the same campaign setting as the D&D video games. Well, the arcade games. P.S. The arcade games are far better. And so is Baldur's Gate. So if you want to get into D&D, in terms of video games anyway, I recommend starting with the arcade games or Baldur's Gate. This uses the D&D 1st or 2nd edition basic rule set. So, Halfling, Elf, and Dwarf are classes instead of races. So, this is a game that I started playing last week, and I felt intrigued to give it one more fair chance before I just do something else. For some reason, this game intrigued me. It also made me want to rage quit when I realized that the very expensive wand of fireballs that I just purchased had a finite number of charges. To my recollection, 5 charges. And that made me rage quit in about a second. So yes, we will be doing this game, at least the start of this game, using a different party than I played before. And if we get to it, and you stick around long enough, you'll get to see what I mean. So, we like your likes, we subscribe to your subscriptions, let's make a new party, and let's begin, dear viewership. So, this game has a party of pregenerated characters, aka pregens. We aren't rolling our stats because, well, that's a benefit. And if we were to roll our stats in this game, we'd probably need to roll for minutes per character just to get something usable. Right now, we want a fighter because fighters can use all equipment, and it's good to be able to, have a dedicated tank from day one, just in case. We'll also have a cleric because heals are good. And you're foolish in this game if you don't have a cleric. We'll also have a mage named Valos because he starts with the sleep spell, which, at least at low levels in the early game, is the best spell. The best offensive spell, anyway. And we pick Larissa because she also starts with sleep, and she's a fighter mage. So, just to give you an overview, Elf is a fighter mage, Dwarf is a type of fighter, and Halfling is a type of thief. The manual says that a thief is a mediocre fighter. I will take them at their word, because in this game there is nothing thiefly to do. Or at least that would require a thief. If you're going to open a lock, you can use a fighter. You can use the Dwarven Disable Device, which is hit it very hard and it'll break and you can get through. So, there we go. You are in the stateroom of Lord Corrigan, leader of the city of Radlib Keep. Corrigan has hired you because the local folk are concerned that the rumors of the vampire Koraseji are gaining in popularity and the people are getting scared. Of course, all this vampire talk is pure nonsense, but the people are getting quite nervous. They keep talking about monsters in the forest, and there has been increased criminal activity. I want you to investigate these rumors and put an end to this silliness. I will pay you well to rid me of this problem. Here's your first payment, 200 gold. When you return from Koraseji Keep, I will pay the balance of your contract. Be careful. There have been numerous sightings of zombies and ghouls. Buy yourself some good equipment at the armory and be sure to talk to everyone you meet to get guidance on your mission. Good luck. Lord Corrigan ushers you out of the room. So wait. Zombies and ghouls he believes in, but not vampires. Politics. Also, one note about the scene, because it uses save system and password. 2 notes actually, or maybe more. Never fill all 4 save slots. It will slow down the save process. And don't be concerned that I'm actually losing out on this data. I backed up all my saves. Also regarding this game, it has a deterministic random number generator, meaning save states don't alter the random numbers, for positive and for negative, but mostly for negative because that means we can't just, reload until we get the desired result. We actually have to use the, emulator reset button, reload the game, and then go through this event again. This has been most troublesome during the times when we get experience and summon levels. I don't recall in a D&D game ever feeling so bad about someone having leveled, or on our team having leveled, or was being about to level. Because if hit points are randomly determined, and if we don't get enough hit points, well, then it's reload and go through the experience generation again, usually a fight. Well, dear viewership, let's just end this video here. We'll say this was a good use of our time for the moment. So, dear viewership, we like your likes, we subscribe to your subscriptions. We're looking forward to you in the next video when we actually get to play this a bit. And good night, God bless.